Let's go live now to German Beershot, where Blair McTague stands by with Jim Naps. Blair, thanks for joining us. What happened today? Is it just a case of one of those days where nothing seemed to go your way?
Yeah, I mean, like for the start, I maybe made a couple of wrong choices with the team selection. Tactics just didn't go the way we wanted them to, and Atlas came out firing.
Were you surprised at the speed at which Atlas came out? Is probably, I mean, I'd imagine most people would say that's the best they've seen Atlas play for the last season.
No, I wouldn't say I'm surprised. The speed they came out, I'm surprised how flat we came out. You know, we can hold the ball. Our the way we played the game is about possession, holding the ball, and releasing our wingers. And Frank Ribery, I don't know where he was today. I don't know. His mind was probably in the European Cup final after a win against Lyon. But
do you think? Now we've seen David Patterson of Odd and Almanac manager Al Martin both deny that the results this weekend were due to hangovers from Europe. Do you think that? Would you say, Blair, that perhaps it has something to do with that?
I don't know. I mean, the guys were really excited to get into their first ever final at the club. You know, I mean, you can never really tell what a player is truly thinking about when they are on the field. I mean, you can try your best, and that's why they're a sports psychologist. But you know, there's no way of telling. So who knows? But all I know is that you know it shouldn't come to this. You know, they're professional football players that get paid to play every week. And their mind should be on each and every game, which the guys up to this point I think have had. So I don't know. Is basically the answer to your question. I'd like to think not, but I can't tell.
So that was, you failed to score today, which in itself is that's a massive surprise for anyone watching a German Beershot game. Also, that's your first league defeat of the season. It's came at a crucial point where Odd, of course, lost last night. Now, what do you feel was the reason, the main reason for not scoring tonight and losing the game?
I really couldn't tell you. We decided to go for Kaka up front instead of Fabiano, which again came as a bit of a surprise. I kind of watched the fans' reactions as they were reading out the team sheet. You didn't expect it at all, but I mean, how can't you start a guy that scored a hat trick and created the other two goals basically for the midweek? You know, again, possibly it's just showing that you know he needs a wee bit more work, or again just coming into the Master League is a lot tougher opposition. No disrespect to Lyon at all, but it's a lot tougher opposition than around the leagues. So we tried to give Kaka his half, and it never worked. So we went back to Fabiano. But even in that, you know, we just didn't see him, and you know the front players I felt done okay. It was the support they were given. Again, went with Mesut Ozil, who had a fantastic game as well against Lyon, but you know, just possibly not being around the team for long enough, and we should have went with Cesc. 20 minutes again. Cesc came on for just not long enough really for a player to make a massive impact, especially when the guys are already a goal down, it was 0-0 at that point. You know, we're pushing for the game.
You had a few chances. One of them, of course, header from Kaka, and one of them a strike early on from Ronaldo. Apart from that, there wasn't much. Is it Peter Cech perhaps that kept a clean sheet today, or their defence? What have you got to say about the Atlas defence today?
Well, Atlas defence, they looked okay. Like I said, their interior players played fantastic. I'm sure Chiellini got man of the match. But their fullbacks never really had to do much. We never offered much of a threat. The only couple of times Ronaldo did get down was when we switched them. When Navas came on, we had to do something with Ribery, so we decided taking him off would be the best option at the time. So we brought Navas on, who again really didn't offer much for us short period of time. But no, their interior played really well. They held firm with the attack of Ozil, Fabiano Kaka and David Villa. You know, even when our players did get through, it just seemed like they got back faster. They were always a step ahead of us. They were always thinking ahead of us today. So it just wasn't our day. You mentioned it was our first league defeat. Yeah, it's disappointing. But the thing that we need to remember is we are still top of the league. If we win out from now on, then we still win the league. So a couple of tough games coming up, but we've got to remember it's us that decide our own future rather than anybody else.
So a hiccup rather than a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, if I had won or even drawn yesterday, I do believe our goal difference is superior to theirs, but I don't want to win the league in goal difference. I want to win the league points up.
Yeah. Alright, well, it was unfortunate for you today, Blair, but still got a very good chance of winning the league, so we'll speak to you again soon.
Thanks.
Thanks.